as are we. Back with more in a minute. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Ready to go? Here's the veteran outfielder, Monty Irvin. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Base knock center field. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he's got a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. It's such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. Man at second. Line drive and base hit. Around third. He will score and the Giants take the lead. 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Willie Mays, the next Giant to hit. Inside, almost got him. It's in there. It's 2-2. And another ball. One run across in the frame so far here on opening day. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
And here's the first baseman, Willie McCovey. This is the zone, and he gets him to chase.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And the pitch. Center field. Profar has a beat on it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. Take a look at the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Oh, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And that'll load the bases.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Bounced out to short. Ken with the throw to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
The third baseman,
Here's Matt Chapman.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
The pitch. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, now they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at-bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ballgame.
And that's in the dirt. In the air, left field. Tatis drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Giants 2, the Padres coming to bat. Back here in San Diego. And on the mound in this one, Juan Marichal. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Pitch misses. Now 2-2. Got it by him for the K.
Just a great slider right there, and I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
He takes it on his own, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. As we take a look at the Padres lineup, Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
And that's outside. And now 3 balls and a strike. Manny Machado waits on deck. 2 outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Mays has it sized up. Squeezes it, and the inning is over. New inning getting started at the plate. Patrick Bailey. And the righty deals. There's the strike. And now it's even up.
It's a good take.
Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Next offering upstairs. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Drifts towards it. And there's one down.
Batting nine. The pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Juan Marichal. One out, bases empty. That misses. 2-1. I got to call NLDS Game 4 here in 2022 at Petco Park, where the Padres knocked out their rivals, the LA Dodgers. The place was just nuts the entire game. Terrific fan support. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's even at 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Next offering is downstairs.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
2 down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom of the second. And now the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
Got him looking. Now one away.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. That really locked him off, man. As a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. Big swing and a miss. Marichal, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Just misses. And the count's full. The Padres down by a pair as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there are 2 outs. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail things here 2-0. Top half of the 3rd inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Thairo Estrada. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Right through there, got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Next offering upstairs. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And that one missing low. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
2 out, space is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth, 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 3.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Cronenworth will take his base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Here comes a pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Irvin under it. And there's one down.
Batting done. The pitcher.
Here's the pitcher, Dylan Cease. The Giants leading by 2 here in the last half of the 3rd. Trying to move him over here. McCovey. There's one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. On to inning number 4. It's the Giants 2 and the Padres nothing. Start of the fourth.
Leading off
Now it's the
John
right
Fox.
fielder,
The
Jorge
right
Soler.
fielder, number 2, Jorge.
You know, the
Soler.
first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
The 1-2. The punch out there, and one away.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command,
Now batting.
fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what,
Aurelia.
very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
And now the shortstop, Rich Aurelia. Kicks and deals. That one misses all three. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss.
3-2.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One down. And here is Matt Chapman. Man at second. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the pitch.
That's a ball.
One out and a runner at second as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. At the belt and fires. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Righty delivers. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw over to Cronenworth, and there's 2 down.
The catcher, number 14, Patrick Bailey.
Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball left side.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Two outs.
3-2.
Juan Marichal up next. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And up next for San Francisco, Juan Marichal. The 1-1. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Giants leave a couple. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the fourth.
Leading
Here's
off,
Xander Bogaerts now.
The second baseman,
Bogaerts
Xander.
wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Wouldn't chase that time. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is a foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. And it skips into dirt.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Got him. And there's one down.
Boom, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him. That was just nasty.
Ha-Sung Kim now at the plate. The Giants up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Nope, that's foul.
That one misses. The count now 2-2. Got him swinging.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Big little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
And at first, here's the 3rd baseman, Manny Machado. Popped up right side. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Padres leave 1, and they're down 2-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th, Matt Waldron.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So digging in, Monty Irvin. The 1-2. Out towards right center field. Grabs it on the run. And there's one down.
Up next is Giants. The second baseman, Tyro.
Next to hit, Tyro Estrada. The 1-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One-two now. That's to third. A sliding stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the power speed combo, Willie Mays. This one in the air, right field. Gwynn makes the play, and it's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. The wind of the pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now back, left fielder.
Dominant performance for him today. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Tatis waits. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. Went right after him there, singing, no messing around.
3 pitches right there, 3 really good fastballs in that at bat, but what stood out is all of them in a different part of the zone. He started them away, you look out over the plate as a hitter, and then he busts you in. You're not quick enough to be able to pull the trigger and turn on it, and then he finished up in the zone. Good velocity, caught the top part of that strike zone. That's a great example of how you mix your locations, just as important as mixing speeds.
Kicks and fires. Just missed.
That's inside.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Campusano, the base runner at first with 1 out. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. And that's going to roll to the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
1 away, runners at second and third. Profar climbs in on that left side. The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Two on, 1 out. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Including a job to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Tucupita Marcano.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boyd. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something. All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back. and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Angel De Los Santos.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Willie McCovey digs in now.
Number 44, Willie McCovey.
That one the other way. Kim tosses to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
The right fielder, number 2, Jorge Soler.
And up next for the Giants, Jorge Soler. The wind of the pitch. And that one is in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Tom Cosgrove, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Number 1 warming up as well. The pitch. Strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
2 outs. Base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Rich Aurelia. Payoff pitch. And that's too high. Ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boo.
Third base.
So, man aboard. Now it's Matt Chapman. Ball to strike. In the air, center field. Coming on profile. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Giants 2 and the Padres 1. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the second baseman. Xander Bogaerts. And the right-hander deals. On the ground to third. Chapman throws to first in time. Bogaerts retired.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Kim.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, man. Not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
The Padres trailing by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Bounce to the left side. Aurelia slings to first, and that quickly 2 away.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
Tony Gwynn, the next up for the Padres. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're down 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. And a pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Righty to the plate. Just off the inside corner. And that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And here it comes. That one missed. Outside, and that is ball 4.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and leadoff batters on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Juan Marichal. Nobody out, runner at first. Puts a bunt down, and he grabs it foul. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Now
back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Now the left fielder, Monty Irvin. Bailey over at first with one away. Rudder takes off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Kim. 1. Return through to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. Midway in inning number 7. And it's time to stretch. It's the Giants 2 and the Padres 1. Back here at Petco Park. Manny Machado up to the plate.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
To third. Whips it across, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. And the count is 2-2. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Wilson getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Doval getting cranked up as well. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get run up by the umpire.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And there's a ball.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Fouled off. 2-2. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Juan Marichal departs, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. New arm for the Giants, Taylor Rogers.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And the count 1-2.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send him.
Snap throw to first.
No, he's
Tatis back easily.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
2 outs. That one down the line. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. 1 left for San Diego, and they trail it here 2-1. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Number 1 out of the bullpen now, and he'll go into the 6th spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 1,
Tyler Wade, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
now playing left and batting 9. Number 18, Tyler.
Well, 1-run game. Tyro Estrada getting ready to hit.
Tyro Estrada.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. The pitch. Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 24.
And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Mays. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. And a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
1 down, base is empty. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And he deals. Big-foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
2 down, nobody on. That one at 95, missed up top. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Giants down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. On to the bottom of the 8th. So digging in now for San Diego, Jurickson Profar. The tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
No outs, runner at first. Now batting Tyler Wade. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a 2-strike slider. Start it middle away, let it break, and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with a cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think
so the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Ryan Wilson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So the lineup flips over. Next for the Padres, Xander Bogaerts. And the righty deals. And the count 1-2. With the tying run on at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him looking for the strikeout. Put the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. High fly ball lifted into air right field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So the Giants pen gets the job done. 9th inning coming up. It's the Giants 2 and the Padres 1. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Jorge Soler. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
High fly ball out towards left field. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add a run. It's 3-1.
Pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
And now the shortstop, Rich Aurelia. Kicks and deals. The shortstop takes the ball.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out here at the top of the 9th. And that one lifted in the air center field. Profar settles under it. Makes the grab. 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. One down, base is empty. And now 2-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Profar has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Two outs, base is empty. And up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So far, what we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. Did not go. 2 down, nobody on. As we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Lifted in the air out to left. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Rob Nen. A chance at his first save of the year.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 31, Rob Nen.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And here is Tony Gwynn. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
Late with the swing there.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Soler gets under it. And there's one away.
The third baseman, number 13.
Now Machado up here.
Machado.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And another ball.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Here's a 2-2. Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
At the belt and fires. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
2 outs.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
The Padres down to their final strike. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants collect their first win of the season.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Padres, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.